Hi Geminis, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Also, thank you for those who have shared their stories with me. Trust me, I appreciate that. It's very important that I hear your feedback, as well as your comments. For those who are viewing me for the first time, I do integrate astrology as well as tarot card reads and spiritual messages. Gemmies, I'm not sure if you know this, but okay, this is your general tarot card reads, okay? However, while you wait for your general tarot card read, I do these Q&A love reads, okay? They're shorter videos, but it's something I do in between your general tarot card reads, okay? All right, so today I'm going to be using my TV series report. What's going on here, Gemmies? Are you starting with me already? So funny, because your sign represents mass media, communication, publishing, technology. So it would be fitting that I'm using my TV series tarot deck, not report, but tarot deck, in my Game of Thrones. Isn't it funny? Games of Thrones. So it's just one big TV show here. All right, let's get started. All right, so first spread, we have the Hermit, the Eight of Swords, the High Priestess, and the World. Jesus, it's like 3 majors, and I just started. Everything else is in the reverse, though. This is interesting, except that my Hermit. But the Hermit is a different energy. Like, look, like my Hermit's just not part of the crowd. Okay, it's his flashlight is somewhere else. Okay, but I mean, all 3 of these were in the reverse anyway. Hold on, let me just lay them down in front of me, because for some reason I can't hold them. This is crazy. I mean, I'm not clumsy or anything like that, but there's something with the High Priestess. Hold on a second, I'm trying to figure this out. I see. Somebody ended a relationship, and somebody's not happy about it. Somebody here may be, they're in the public eye with my Hermit card, or they may do something very important as far as their business or career-wise. Something they do either publicly, could be public communication, something of the sort. Something where there's a lot of people that their services are for are for people. The service is a service business or professional business. Not an office, like sit down office computer. You know what I mean? Like, it's more like walking around and servicing people in some shape, form, or other. I don't know. You take that as it resonates. But then I have this other energy here. Okay, all these 3 energies was in the reverse. So I have my 8 of Swords, the High Priestess, and their World. Yeah, look at this. The High Priestess with the 8 of Swords. This High Priestess is not like. She's not happy. Now, if you see a he, or if I say a he or she, it's because the depiction, I'm just looking at the depiction, but it doesn't mean that I'm talking to a specific gender, okay? It's gender free here in the tarot community. And listen, if it's vice versa, it's vice versa too, but this is a Gemini read. there's some type of rejection that this person is not taking lightly. And with my world card in the end, I'm sorry, yeah, well, it was in the end, it was the last card, but in the world, my world card in the reverse, this is Saturn energy, so earth energy, if that means anything to you, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Somebody may have a Saturn placement either in Pisces or any water signs, Pisces, Saturn, sorry, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, even Virgo in their birth chart, if you know your birth chart. If you don't, I mean, I have a website in my description box. You know, you need to put your date of birth, where you were born for time zone reasons. If you know the time that you were born, even better. If you don't, that's okay. You'll still get your Saturn placement. Saturn is a very heavy energy right now. It's always a heavy energy. You know, and it's back in its home sign, which is Capricorn. Saturn rules Capricorn. And I don't know. I'm not trying to go on a tangent with astrology. I know some of you may know your birth chart, some of you may not. Okay, if you're curious, you're curious. If you're not, you're not. It doesn't mean that's going to affect the rest of your reading. But for some reason, I had to say that. This is an energy of someone not wanting to let go. It could also be a karmic energy or a karmic relationship. So, I mean, basically Saturn just means, you know, one of the energies of Saturn is karma, but so is a couple of other planets, Jupiter as well. But you know, I think that Jupiter is more of a good karma, while as Saturn is like teach you a lesson type of karma. I also sense a death. It could be a natural death. I don't sense anything. How can I say it? And this is just, these are messages that I'm telling you, okay, coming from my guides. It's not going to affect your reading. I mean, I just started, but that's not what I really sense. It's just one quick message I wanted to tell you. Saturn does represent death anyway. But it doesn't mean that it's going, whatever placement your Saturn is, does not mean, even if it's in Capricorn, it does not mean that I'm talking to people that have Saturn in a specific house. It's just a message I just got. Yeah, it's more of a natural death, okay? So if you're expecting someone to pass away because of whatever illness, you know, they have, or disease, you know, it's either either you know about it or it's going to happen, okay? Either way, I think you may know about it, whether it's because of old age or whatever disease it is. Moving on, these are two energies, the High Priestess and the Hermit. The High Priestess is not happy. The Hermit is like, I don't give a F. Moving on. All right, sorry. I'm always in the first spread longer than I want to be, but, you know, it kind of dictates the read sometimes, you know, your general read. Let's clarify it, shall we? Wow, I have the Tower, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. This is interesting. Dudes and dudettes. I got the Page of Cups, I got the Queen of Cups, and I got the King of Cups all in one spread. All right, that's never happened to me before. This is insane-o. The only one in the reverse is the King of Cups. See, the King of Cups, I don't like this. Hold on a second. All right, this person is in love with you. I don't know who it is. Oh, the angry person. Okay? It could be both of you. You guys are in love. Okay? So with the Tower, I do sense love. In my Games of Thrones, you know, whether you watch it or not, it's okay. You know, first of all, just real quick, as far as your general tarot card read, this person is going to offer you an apology. They might have already offered you an apology. If it's vice versa, it's vice versa. Now, with the Tower being here, it's just falling in love, someone just being head over heels with another person, especially if my Queen and my King of Cups are in the same, you know, clarification. Okay, that's that. In my Games of Thrones, this character right here, my Page of Cups, this character right here, literally fell off this tower. Like, that was the show. Okay, that's what happened in the first season. However, my Page of Cups was a little younger than what you see him now. Right now he's a little older, and he got to know himself or herself. Well, himself. Okay, let's say him, because it's a him in the show. I think with the I see a fish here. This person, somebody here has amazing intuition. They may have Pisces in their chart. It doesn't have to be either Pisces or Virgo in their chart, which is a polar opposite of each other. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm integrating astrology, but whatever. I integrate astrology even if I'm not doing a reading. Yeah. It's... This character fell off the tower, okay? After the character fell off the tower, he developed amazing intuition. I mean, like, he predicted the future. He knew about the past. I mean, when I mean past, I mean like 100 years. Okay, he wasn't even born 100 years ago. You know, like that type of past. Like he could do past life regression, or just past, you know. So he was in the past, present, and future. Okay. That was his ability. After he fell off this tower, it was like he hit his head and he became who he was. Now, what is my point to this? Somebody has realized that they're in love. Okay? They might have been a little bit delusional in the past, or they're just delusional right now in love. People do, you know, sometimes love is blind, you know, and I feel like this person might have been blind to love, but I think they're trying to really offer a cup, nothing major, but just like an apology at the very least. Okay. Now, you know, it's like they just came to an epiphany, you know what I mean? Now, let's talk about my Queen and my King. My King was the only one in the reverse. In this clarification spread. I mean, I did sense that someone was angry, right? And I do sense it here a little bit, but it has to do with this Queen of Cups, okay? Now, mind you, if you see a man or a woman, if I'm saying he or she, it's just the depiction. I'm pretty sure I just went over that, but if I didn't, it's just energy, okay? I'm just picking up energy. I think that the King of Cups really missed this Queen of Cups. But I mean, this is a true pair. We're talking about King and Queen of Cups, you know? It doesn't matter if one was in reverse or the other one was not. It's a true pair no matter what. I just think that the King of Cups is they're in their head about something. Maybe they're trying to manifest what they want to say to you, you know? And they're in their heads about it. Maybe they want to say to you, you know what, you were always the one. And I'm sorry about what I did in the past. and they want this future with you now. But to me, I do sense that one energy here is just very busy doing their own thing. You see how my Queen of Cups has her head down? It's not that she's too busy for the King of Cups. It's just that she has other things on her mind as well, you know? It could be anything. You know, family, finance, you know, attending to you know, her job or his job. They're preoccupied. Let's just put it that way. The King of Cups is not a priority right now, or the Queen of Cups. You know what I mean? All right, let's go to the second spread, shall we? All right. So I have here my Five of Cups, my Six of Wands, and my Knight of Swords. Interesting. I sense aggression, but not really. What type of aggression is this? I think someone here has a history, but what type of history? Maybe it could be a couple of things. It could be a history of, you know, just past relationships, you know, mainly past committed relationships. With my Five of Cups, you know, this person may have 3 children, but it doesn't have to be. They might have lived in a big city, or they're living right now in a big city, but these are things I'm picking up. They may work in law enforcement, but again, it doesn't apply to everybody. Las Vegas stands out to me, but again, it doesn't have to apply to everybody. Sorry, I have to say that, okay? I have to. Oh God, what is it about these 3 of Cups on the floor? Like, you see it? It's 3 there's 5. This is 5 of Cups, but there's 3 of Cups on the floor. Rejection. 3 of Cups. You might have rejected this person because they had a third-party energy. I'm sorry, a third party, right? Third party. While they were with you, you know, like there's you and this person, 2 of Cups standing up. But I think this is what ruined the relationship. These 3 cups on the ground, you know, 1, 2, 3, like third party. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with the 5 of Cups. With my 6 of Wands, sorry, with my 6 of Wands and my Page of Swords in the upright, you guys are going to have, there's going to be some words exchanged between both of you. I sensed that somewhere else, didn't I? I mean, I sensed someone being angry, upset. My King of Cups was in the reverse. So if I see my King of Cups in the reverse, I mean, I sense more of a heartbreak, but it's a little beyond a heartbreak. It's like, oh God, what's a good word for this? It's heartbreak, but like heartbreak, regret, rejection, sadness, like all those things put together. It's so overwhelming for this King of Cups. And they may take it out on you. I don't know if you did something to this King of Cups, you know, before. What did you do? Wait, well, you didn't do anything. I mean, honestly, it could be vice versa. Maybe you were in the third party energy, okay, and you got caught. They might have been caught in the third party energy, and they, you know, If it's vice versa, it's vice versa. But when I see these two cards, my Page of Swords with my Six of Wands, they just want to confront you about something. That's bingo. That's what it is. They want to confront you about something. I don't know who cheated on who. They may have an inkling that you may have cheated. Both of you may have cheated. I don't know. It has to do with cheating. And somebody confronting. Yeah, I sense. Or, listen, whatever. I'm not going to repeat myself. Rewind it. Because I have other spreads here to read, okay? Let's clarify that. Three of Wands with Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is third party. Hold on. Dios mío, Gemmies. My Gemmies. Yeah, I think at one time, this King of Cups was a Nine of Wands. Was a Knight of Wands, I should say, right? So my King of Cups, listen, whether it's a man or a woman, doesn't matter. It could have been both of you, for all I know, okay? The King and the Queen, okay? You guys were just players, okay? Playing each other. I don't sense it was both of you. If it is, it is. I don't know what happened in your relationship. The point is that one of you was not taking the relationship serious, or maybe not taking it serious now. I don't know how separated you guys are from each other, meaning relationship wise, you know, not distance, but relationship wise. You know, are you separated? Are you in the middle of this fight? Are you arguing now? But it all has to do with someone cheating, like full on cheating, not even like, you know, sex texting. Do people still do that? Whatever. Yeah, especially with my Three of Wands just here in the reverse. It's just like, again, 1, 2, 3. 3 Wands. Passion, passion, passion. All right, moving on. Last spread. Ace of Pentacles with 9 of Wands. Yeah, they do regret it. It's like they lost the one and only good thing that might have meant, or that did mean something to them, meaning you, Gemmies, okay? It's like, are you kidding me? They're up at nighttime thinking about you. Let me tell you, there's a lot of energy here. They're up at nighttime thinking about, what the fuck did I just do? Now, both of you, this could be both of your energy. I sense more one than the other. You know what I mean? I do sense one more than the other. I think one of you really, you know, it's in the back burner. Like, it's whatever. It's just like, it happened, get over it. Not get over it, but more like, you know, you got over it. And not that I'm not, you know, I mean, I'm not saying, you know, you weren't hurt by the whole thing. I'm just saying it's a past energy. If it's a current energy, you're on your way to, like, you know what, whatever. Maybe it wasn't meant to be anyway. Maybe I wasn't supposed to be your Queen of Cups. Maybe I wasn't supposed to be your King of Cups, you know? And so when I see, like, I'm going to go back to my Five of Cups, I just sense that, you know, you meant a lot to them, that this was like a serious energy. But whatever happened in the past, I mean, I don't know why there's so much feelings I'm getting from this person. There's feelings everywhere. This, you know what? I forgot I'm talking to Gemmies, okay? The overthinker. The one that can't sleep at night because all they do is think all night. Or all day, for that matter. But I mean, I'm not saying anything about it. I'm just saying, like, you know, I think both of you regret that this beginning that you thought you may have, one of you really thought that there was going to be a foundation more than the other person. But you know, not to repeat myself, it's one of them is one of you, Jamie's vice versa, whatever, is really more upset than the other person. Like literally, the other person's like, what, whatever, you know, que sera, sera. I'm a little hurt by it. Yes, my feelings is hurt. I'm wounded, but you know what? F it. The other person is not like that. Yeah, no, the other person's like, I just fucked up something that was solid, you know? Sorry if I cursed there, but that's the way they're feeling. Whatever. Let's clarify it, shall we? The Strength, the King of Wands, interesting, and the Lovers. Gemmies, this is you, the Lovers. How many majors do I have here? The Tower, the Hermit, the Priestess, the Strength, and the Lovers. So I'm just going to call out some signs, okay? If it means anything to, oh, I forgot about the World. If it means anything to you, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But anyway, let me just mention some signs. We got Aries. We have Scorpio. Honestly, any water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I have here Virgo. I have here any earth sign. I have like whatever. I have everything. But, you know, earth sign, again, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. If that means anything to you, you may have it in your birth chart. I was talking about birth charts earlier. Now I have Gemini, which is you, and Leo, which is a Strength card. Wow. Listen. This is both of you. Both of you love each other. I do sense a lot of love from each other. At the very least, you know, somebody really cares about the other person. Both of you do. Both of you are very protective about each other, very trusting. Somebody really wanted a foundation. Or I think both of you did, honestly. But what happened? I don't know. Someone became bitter. Why did they become bitter? Is it because of the cheating? Because I sense like the other person, whoever got caught cheating or whoever, you know, cheated, I sense that the other party, you know, they were like, oh, okay, you know, you guys were hurting for a while, but then after, you know, you really did get over it. You weren't bitter about it. The other energy, whoever cheated, okay, because for a small group of you, it was both of you, but for the majority of you, whoever cheated is the one that's all regretful, all up, you know, at nighttime, you know, thinking about what the hell did I do? I just lost my, you know, my Ace of Pentacle, my foundation, you know, and then they feel defeated. They're in their head, like they want to confront you. They want to confront you because they cheated. Excuse me? Ain't that a bitch? Again, if it's vice versa, or if it was both of you, I don't know. You know the story more than I do. Yeah, see, with my, look at this. With my King of Wand here, this is their face. I don't know if you could see it clearly. Like, they're dark. I mean, even the card is like so dark. They're brooding over what they did, who they are. Interesting. I did sense that with the Page of Cups, right? It's almost like a revelation of like, what have I done? I've done this in the past. You know, now I did this in the future. I mean, I'm sorry. I've done this in the past. You know, like did the same thing I'm doing to this, you know, to this person that I've done in the past. You know, I messed up in the future. Sorry, I keep saying future. I messed up in the present, and in the future. Interesting. I almost feel like they may do this. If you do reconcile with them, they may do this to you in the future again. I think that's for some of you. May not have to do with all of you. Especially if I see my King and Queen of Cups together. That's for some of you. They may do the same shit all over again. That's up to you if you want to trust them or not. You would know more than I would. But yeah, this person does see a future with you, okay? They do. They know what they did in the past. They acknowledge it in the present. And that's why there may be a little confrontation about it, you know? You know, not, I mean, I sensed aggression, but, you know, something sort of like that. But with words, you know, nothing with like physical violence or anything like that. Not at all. They do see a future with you, but it's just that, you know, I don't know. I don't know if they confronted you about this. And again, I'm talking to the person that cheated, okay? The person that cheated is the person that is overwhelmed with anxiety. This is them right now, okay? The other person, you know, the Queen of Cups is like, okay, well, you know, I got things to do then. You're not my priority anymore, so thank you, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of brooding, like brooding. That's the only word that comes to mind. Sad, you know, that they lost this, you know, like a true love. I mean, Jesus Christ, let's look at this. Please, okay? Let's recap. Queen of Cups, King of Cups, the Lovers, okay? I mean, and like with these two majors, honestly, with all these three majors, I got the Hermit, the Tower, and the Saturn, all, you know, the World, and all in that, in this position. I just sense spiritual love, karmic relationship, you know, somebody's head over heels over someone else. Somebody's getting their karma at the end of the day. Yeah. Yeah. They're going to confront you. Yeah. They're upset that, you know, that they didn't have the strength to be your King of Cups or your Queen of Cups, whatever, right? They're upset that, you know, they were, you know, player, okay? They were upset, you know, that they were in this third party energy, okay? That they broke your heart. You know, and with the King of Wands, it's like, what, you know, in the reverse, it's like, what the heck did I just do? You know, or literally, like, what the heck did I just do? At nighttime, this is them at night. I just lost the only person that I really cared for. And I'm feeling it. Like, this person genuinely loves you. Whether they do this to you again or not, you know. And again, that's for a small group of you. They still love you. Maybe that, yeah. I don't know. I don't know who you're dealing with, Gemmies. You know, that's my recap. At the bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. Remember I said Jupiter was a good karma? My opinion, you know, it is. It's a good karmic energy. And Saturn is not. Saturn is here to teach us lesson. That karmic relationship, whether it's good or bad, it's still a karmic relationship. I sense soulmate as well. I think that for a majority of you, it will work out. You know, if you're thinking of, should I give this person a chance? I think you should. I think you should. And you know what? Even if you don't, they're going to make sure that you will. I don't know how. I think it's this confrontation they may want with you. Like, they may change your mind about it. Okay? With the Magician card. Again, at the bottom of the deck. And it's because they have passion. Alright, sorry. My camera cut off, but I knew that was going to happen. My bad. Yeah, they have a lot of passion. I mean, look at this. You guys must have good sex. But yeah, with my Eight of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom of the deck in my TV series, somebody doesn't really want to work on it anyway. I think at the end of the day, you're like, you know, again, I have things to do anyway. You're not my priority. And even if you do get back with this person, again, they're not your priority anymore. At least, again, for now, okay? And I say for now because my Jupiter card, I don't know, I kind of sense that. And this may not be for all of you, but I do sense that you may get back together with this person. I sensed a lot of love. I already showed you all the love cards. Okay? It is what it is. I mean, obviously, love is blind. Literally. Alright, I'm done with you, Gemmies. If you need a private reading, my email is in the description box. Love you. Bye.